How's it feel, Barry?
Man, I'm scared.
You're scared? Look, they're over there waiting for us.
Okay.
Jeez, this is just like old times. Huh? No? How's it going?
How you doing?
Good, I'm Gino.
Joe.
Hi. Oh, you're Joe?
Yeah.
The OD?
Yeah.
How you doing, Joe?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is my friend Barry.
Hi, Joe.
How's it going?
Pleasure.
All right.
Yeah.
Same outfits and everything. They haven't changed in years.
Not at all.
That's
How long
amazing.
were you guys in?
4 years.
4 years.
You know, did the
Yeah.
4-year thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said you were an SS, is that it?
Both of us were. That's
Yeah.
where we met. We met out in Petaluma, California.
Oh, okay.
At Cook School. Is that still on? Do they still have
Yeah,
that up there?
it's still there.
Yeah, wow.
Good deal. In fact,
So-
our cook is here today.
Oh, well, we were
Great.
kind of hoping that we might be able to visit with, hey,
Yeah,
as many people as we could.
Okay. Yeah, that's not
So where should I park?
right next to the green truck. Is
Beautiful. Thanks, Joe. How you doing?
This is Sheriff Sherman. Dave.
Hi,
Dave, how are
nice
you?
to meet you.
You too, Dave. This is Barry.
Barry, nice to meet you,
Nice
Barry.
to meet you.
Yeah, great. Where are you from, Dave?
Sarasota, Florida.
Yeah? And how long you been in?
6 years.
Oh, wow. So you re-upped.
Yeah.
Did they? Yeah.
No.
A lifer?
I don't know.
Yeah. They still using that word, lifers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So are you married?
Yep.
Family? So it's a,
Just wife, my wife.
Yeah.
2 dogs.
okay, great, man. And how long have you been here at
2
Nantucket?
years.
Oh, 2 years. So you're pretty much at the end of your tour, right?
Oh, well, I got a year left.
Okay.
So, yeah. About a year. Yeah, a year left. 3-year tour here.
Oh, well, that's
Is this
good.
why you stayed in? Because you had the station?
No.
Oh, all right.
Actually, well, I was stationed out in Savannah before I came up here, but I tried to stay down south in 7th District. But I
Yep.
was stationed.
I was stationed down there. I was out of Brunswick.
Oh yeah, St. Simon's.
Yeah, down that way. Not St. Simon's, Brunswick. I was on the Smile Act.
Yeah, I used to work with the Smile. I was on the ant team. Aunt
Really?
Tybee right there. Yeah. What was it? Was it '93 when that guy died on there? Were you on there?
No.
How long ago has it been?
No, I heard somebody say something about what
Yeah, the
happened to it?
BM1 on there. He, one of the shrouds broke on the boom and hit the BM1 in the head. Killed
Wow,
him. Killed him.
that's
Killed him
dangerous
instantly.
work.
Yeah.
Joe, what's the history of this building? Do you know?
No, you're asking me stuff.
Wrong guy?
Yeah.
That's okay. But I mean, I wonder if it was built as...
I was told it used to be over at Surfside.
Oh,
And this was the building. It was one of the buildings at Surfside.
I see.
But the admin building. This is our berthing building. And
Yeah.
also, guys that live on base live in here also.
Okay.
And married guys that their wives aren't here live in this building.
It's a beautiful building.
That's the mascot here.
He's getting old, huh?
BM1 Jesse.
Jesse! Hey, you gotta have a mascot. Look.
Boy, what's that?
Hey.
Here's one good looking. What's that good looking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an old doggy. Old mascot. Look, she's good. Look. First
What did
class.
you say about that one boat coming in?
Which boat? The Yahoo?
Yeah.
4:30 it'll be here.
Okay. Nothing. All right. Yeah, we'll start it from here.
All right.
Going back on the wash.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This is our galley in here.
Oh, all right.
Have you never been here?
I might have been in here once a long time ago, but I don't remember any of it.
Galley, mess deck here.
Yeah.
I know our cook is here somewhere.
So how does it work for the guys here? Can they eat whenever they want, or is it you gotta get
it's set times.
set times? Right.
And they get 3 squares a day. And
3 squares. They can't come back in the back and open up their fridge.
after, well, if not during the day you can't, but
Right.
like if there's something in the unlocked fridge,
Mm-hmm.
then you can go ahead and have something there.
Right.
But otherwise, you can't go unlocking fridges and the dry stores to eat.
That's out.
That's a big no.
Right.
How's the food?
Excellent.
Excellent. You have a good cook.
Yeah, very good.
Knows what he's doing.
Food is the morale here.
Isn't it?
It's morale everywhere you go.
Well, yeah, more
every
places than others,
Yeah.
really. But I mean, being on Nantucket, I mean, how do guys feel about being stationed here?
We
Basically,
love it. It's great.
I mean, isn't it like
Yeah.
one of the best duties in
Oh
the
yeah, definitely.
Coast Guard?
In the wintertime, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's slow in the wintertime, so
Yeah, I
it's
know.
very boring.
Sure.
But it's a good time to study for advancement.
Right.
Yeah.
What about
College
yourself?
courses.
Is that something you're planning on doing?
Advancement.
How long have you been in?
I've been in 6 years.
You have as well, and
Yeah.
you want to continue to
Yeah,
advance. And
there's not all that much out there, so, and the Coast Guard's a great.
I didn't get your rate. What is it?
MK2.
MK2. So you
Right.
keep the 41 footers,
Right.
44 footers
I help in doing
in help in doing it. And what's
I don't do
the highest rate guy that's here that does it?
that. That's a senior chief. He's in charge of
As
the
MK
station.
though.
As MK, that's a MK1.
Oh, there's an
First
MK1.
class.
Okay.
Right. He's the engineering petty officer.
Okay. So you're the officer of the day.
Correct.
And so what does that mean when you're the officer of the
When
day?
the officer in charge of the station is not here, everything pretty much goes through me now.
I see.
And I call the shots for him on his behalf, and then when he's around, I communicate through. I'm the main channel from the station. When he's not here, things got to go through me, and I go through him.
That's the chief.
The senior chief.
The senior chief. He's a
Right.
senior chief.
Right.
And does everyone get their turn at being officer of the day, or?
No, you're assigned. There's one person.
I
who's
see.
the officer.
And can a third class do it, or do you have
sure.
to be at least?
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
You got to go through a qualification booklet and.
Oh, all right.
And stuff. It's a bunch of things you can do here. You can watch standard, which we'll see in a minute.
Okay.
They listen to the radios and listen
Okay.
for any distress calls. And
Hey, I noticed Matic Millie. There she is. Hey.
this is the watchman. This is Fireman Bourbonnais.
Did you answer the phone, Fireman Bourbonnais? You think?
Probably.
Probably. How you doing?
Pretty good.
I'm Gino.
Hi.
This is my friend Barry.
Hi.
We're ex-coasties.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of us.
You stationed around here ever?
I wasn't.
I was in New
stationed
London.
South of Maytown. I lived in California for a little bit.
How long ago were you in London?
I was there for 3 years.
How long ago was that?
I got out in '82.
Oh.
It's a long time ago. I'm getting old now. but like I was saying, Barry here is one of my best friends. I got another friend who's in the Coast Guard who I was in business here with for 10 years in the painting business. And we're still best friends. And then another friend in Rhode Island. So that's what I love so much
You meet a
about
lot of people from different places.
Oh yeah.
Different backgrounds.
Good friends that you'll have for life.
Shipmates.
Yeah. So what do you do here? Why don't you tell me about it?
24 hours. Somebody's always up here.
Mm-hmm.
Demand the radios, telephone, the computers. Then that's
And what kind of radios are these?
MCX 1000 is our primary radio.
That's what the boaters use mostly?
It's a good radio. I haven't been on too many boats out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good radio.
If somebody calls in, is this the radio that picks it up?
See, both these radios transmit the same stations.
Oh, okay.
So we just have two up here, so we can talk to somebody at the same time, plus listen on somebody else.
Okay.
This is a DF or a SIMRAD. We can pick up the bearing of somebody, like if they call in.
Oh, really?
It'll pick up the channel and the direction from magnetic from where we are right now.
Oh, really?
And a certain amount of range. I'm not sure about the range.
There's a boat in distress against the railroad bridge.
That's what he's talking about. We monitor channel 16 there.
Yeah.
And we also have what's called a high sight, which is it's our high-powered radio. That monitors channel 16 also.
Okay.
We just have a monitor for 16. So we listen to 16
I'm at the fuel dock at
Constant.
almost 3 different channels.
That's the distress channel 16, is that
Channel
right?
16,
Okay.
correct. And then, like he was saying, that SIMRAD, that DF thing,
Yeah.
that when it gives you that reading in magnetic, in a perfect world, if you look on the chart,
Mhm.
Say it's 300.
right, so in a perfect world, we're right here on the chart.
Okay.
If you look over here, the 300 is right here, and you can take the bearing from this and bring it down from here and run it.
Hopefully Woods Hole will be getting the same thing.
Right.
They'll
And
be
they can
getting
get the same-
another one.
And we
And then
can
Chatham. and
triangulate the position and
Right.
get it almost exact to where they're at.
That's the magic spot.
in a
But the
perfect
best thing
world.
is to have like a GS satellite?
GPS.
Yeah.
GPS.
Right.
If
Not
the
all.
person had it on board,
If
that's
the
ideal.
ideal.
Sure. Oh,
And how would you pick up that signal? Or they give it to you?
They would tell us
I see.
what it is.
I see.
And he's also listening to, he's also answering the telephone. We do weather.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot going on.
What's the code? What's it? Semper Paratus?
Semper Paratus.
And what does that mean?
Always ready?
Always ready. It used to be said when I was in the, you gotta go, but you don't have to come back. Is that? You guys still say
Do
that?
not say that anymore.
You do not.
No.
No. Wow.
It's not.
You heard about that though?
Safety's key.
Yeah.
Coast Guard's very big on safety.
Right.
And not only for us, but so we can get the job done for everyone else.
Exactly.
So
I think that came around before the helicopters came in. So the boats don't always have to go out. We send the helicopters out.
Yeah.
instead of the
Right.
boats.
Yeah. How often do you work with the chopper units? And they're from where? Cape Air Force? Otis?
Otis Air Force Base.
Yeah.
And we do training with them at least once a month.
Really?
At least once a month
Yeah.
we'll do training with them. But on actual cases, they usually, they'll always be out on a person in the water.
Mm-hmm.
They'll always most likely come out on a search and rescue.
Right.
They'll come out. They probably wouldn't really come out for a boat fire unless they're already in the area. A boat taking on water, they'll probably, if it's a good distance away, they'll probably come out.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could drop pumps before we can get to them. So,
All right. Well, maybe we could see some more.
yeah.
Great. Nice meeting you. See you later, buddy.
Take it easy, man.
It's the mail room here.
Yeah.
This is the officer of the day's room.
Oh, wow.
This is where.
Got the Weather Channel on. This is
Yeah.
where you get to stay.
Oh yeah, and the office.
So are you a single guy, Joe?
Yeah.
So, oh, okay. So you live here as well?
I don't. I live. There's a single bachelor's place over in Gwen Village.
Oh, okay.
3 units that are set aside for bachelors.
Oh, that's nice, huh?
So
you get away from the place.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
some of the guys who just joined, right,
if
they
you're
stay
a new
here.
guy just got here,
Yeah.
which we do have a couple of them.
Yeah.
They'll be put on base until they get the hang of things. Until they get qualified in the washroom,
Sure.
just like Jesse's doing in there.
Yes, right.
Then once they show they can take care of themselves and they're responsible enough to get that far, then it's kind of like a nicety.
It's nice.
BM3 Grandy.
BM3, bosun's mate. How you doing, buddy?
Good, you?
Good. I'm Gino, and this is my friend Barry. We're both ex-coasties.
To meet you.
Yep. What did you get out as? An SS2?
SS3.
You did. Couldn't do it, could you? Couldn't do it. No, I was an SS3 too. But so are you a coxswain?
No, not yet.
Okay, working on. You got quartermasters and
No quartermaster.
no quartermasters here?
Just bosunmates, MKs.
Which are okay? Let's for people who don't know.
Bosunmates, guys that drive the boat,
Yep.
navigate.
Navigate.
Like the officer in charge is senior chief bosunmate.
Yep.
Right? And then you got MKs are machinery technicians.
Yep.
And one cook. There he is right there.
There he is. We're gonna have to talk.
These guys are ex-Coast
We're
Guard.
ex-cooks.
Oh, are you?
United States Coast Guard.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Well, I mean,
We've been friends for 20 years.
20 years. We got out in '82.
Okay,
I'm
apparently
from Atlanta. And he lived
Apparently
down in
what?
Nantucket.
you didn't retire.
We didn't retire. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't. Not the the military lifestyle wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But it was good experience, and it gave me some time to.
Yeah.
So how's it going? We've heard good things about you.
Yeah, well, it's the only life I know.
Okay. How many years in? How many years?
Well, I'm going on 12, so
Yeah.
into my 12th year, I haven't got much longer to go, I wouldn't do it if, if my wife and kids weren't with me, I wouldn't.
It sounds like you're from the Midwest,
I am.
not North Dakota or
Minnesota.
Minnesota. See that accent?
Yeah,
That's great. And how long have you been here?
yeah. May 29th.
Oh wow! So you're gonna be here for a while.
Yep.
That's super.
We have over here our wood shop.
Yep.
It's a small building. This
Is
our
that the
garage.
one with the basketball?
Right. That's
Yeah.
a wood shop.
That's a
We have
wood
the garage
shop.
there, and then upstairs we have a weight room,
Yeah.
and we also have storage up there.
You got some boots here?
Yes.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Now, the fireman there upstairs, was
4
he?
o'clock in a half an hour, we're gonna have a very new guy showing up from boot camp.
Oh, really? Excellent. Oh, my God. Are you guys going to do any? Do you do any?
No, we can't do that.
But you do sometimes, though.
No, actually we can't.
There's no initiation type thing?
No, not anymore.
If you get caught, you're in.
It's not the same, yeah.
Don't you ask him to say, don't you say something like, hey, go get this, what was it, the smoking, what was it called? The smoking?
No, the smoking light.
The smoking light.
Or the keys to the sea chest.
Yeah. You gotta.
Actually, we don't, no.
Oh, boy. You guys aren't having any fun here.
Too busy. Let me get the
I hear
mic
you.
for
Thanks.
Oh, this is our training room.
Oh, my. And it's his room, too, isn't it?
That's a her.
Oh, her, I'm sorry.
She gets offended, but that's all right.
It's okay.
She's okay. Yeah, training room. Got our videos for training.
Okay, yeah.
Right behind you is the chart room.
Mm-hmm.
And the training room also. Okay. Different charts in here.
Yeah.
Kind of messing around, but doing training.
That's a lot of charts.
Yeah. All these drawers are full of charts.
Wow.
Different areas.
Real wow.
Yeah.
So what is the required or the length of the area that you're responsible for? Is it how many miles up the coast, square miles, do you actually take care of? You don't know?
Yeah. Ask me that question when a bosun mate's here.
Yeah, okay.
Vince! Who would like to say hello?
I'm kind of shy.
Are you, Vince?
Yeah.
All right. It's not that shy. It's just... yeah, I will get that Dave, the guy Dave, blonde hair. I don't know. I know it's exactly where.
Okay.
This is just the boiler room.
All right.
I don't know if you want to see in there.
We probably don't want to. Boy, this dog's got it made, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't she?
There's milk bones and everything. Here we go. Want a snack? Hey, Beck.
How old is she now?
Oh.
She can't hear very well either.
Yeah.
But she eats.
She's got bad hips. Yeah, she's all right, though. She likes to be around people.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'll come back and give you a kiss. Not on camera. Got a laundry room here.
Yep.
Gonna stitch the generator. I can flick on lights if you need.
Oh, that's okay. Good enough. This thing picks it up.
Generator room. That,
Oh, okay.
that generator supplies the. It'll supply the whole station pretty much, and it also supplies Brand Point Lighthouse when we lose power.
Wow.
And also East Jetty Light out on the East Jetty rocks there.
Wow. Wired into that from here.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Make their beds, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys actually do
the-
inspection?
The sheets are being washed actually.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why
So
they're
then
all
we
up.
can understand that.
Sure. Sheets are being washed right now, but
There's, you know what? It smells like the station. It's still, it's a smell that brings me right back to when I was in.
were you ever on a boat?
I was on a buoy tender
So
for a little.
that's different smelling. So it's kind of the same, but there's something a little bit different.
There's a little, of
Yeah.
course. But the red light,
Oh,
that
yeah.
red light that
Yep.
you guys use.
Keep your night vision.
Yeah.
This is a 4-man non-rate berthing.
Non-rates, which means,
Someone that doesn't have an actual job title yet.
okay.
They're still in deciding, possibly even on a school list,
Right.
depending on what avenue they
How is that going these days? As far as like putting in for school and getting it right away? Is it, when I was in, it took forever.
Yeah, there's waiting lists, and all schools are different depending on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the aviation is tight.
Yeah, that's what always was.
Yep, and but there are some schools that's not that long of a wait. You know,
Right.
like I don't think cook school's too long, and quartermaster's not all that long.
No. I wanted to be an aviation survivalman when I joined.
Everybody does.
Exactly. But it was just not worth waiting,
Yeah.
you know.
So,
Okay.
Where like married guys and
Yes.
their wives live on mainland,
Yes.
they would live here.
Oh,
So
Okay.
because they're not entitled to have their own house.
because they
Because
already had one.
they're right. They're getting finances.
That must be
for-
tough for those married guys,
Oh,
though,
yeah. Well,
to be away.
it's like being on a boat, right?
Yeah. What's the purpose of that, though? Why would they give that kind of duty? I mean, there's too many guys that would want to be.
Well, that's
Do they offer them that option?
no.
They don't.
You go where the guard needs you.
Yeah, right, okay.
That's any service.
Yeah, right.
They try to accommodate you. They do a pretty good job, but you can't.
Right.
Trying to go.
And here's the rec room.
This is Seaman Bazo.
Seaman Bazo, how you doing,
He's
buddy?
one of the gentlemen that live here. He's soon to be married, so he lives on station.
Did we wake you up?
No, I just watched a movie.
Oh, okay.
See, now he's allowed to.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
He's allowed to be watching a movie any time of the day that he wants, because he's not working. He's in the other section.
Okay, yeah. Well, tell me about the duty.
There you go.
Yeah, tell me about your duty. How's it work?
2 on, 2 off, sliding weekends.
Yeah.
It's like you work on Monday and Tuesday, you have Wednesday, Thursday off, and then you work Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And that just rotates week to week.
So what, do you know what you want to do?
What I want to do?
Yeah. Have you put in for school yet?
No, I'm going to go bosun's mate.
You want to go bosun's mate? So you'll do it here?
Yeah.
All right. And you want to run a 41? Is that what
Yeah.
you're... Why do you want to do that?
Well, I came from a ship out of New York, and I came here, I just started striking and all that.
Okay, cool.
And bosun's mate probably the best rate for me, because I'm going into I already went to college, so I'm using kind of the Coast Guard's experience.
Yeah.
In law enforcement, I like to. I'd like to go on to probably customs or DEA.
I see. So how many years have you been in?
This is about 1 year and about 3 months.
And is it a 4-year commitment?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll most likely get out after that 4-year commitment and go after your other goal. Okay, cool. Thanks for talking with me.
Yeah.
See you, buddy. You too.
In training, a lot of training. We train once a day on something, whether it be towing. Come here, man. I need you to make a call for me. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Pedro Sorrell.
Hi, Pedro Sorrell.
Another engineer.
How are you?
All right.
Good. I'm Gino, and this is Barry. We're ex-Coasties.
Yeah, I met you once.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were over here.
Yeah, you pulled in.
We pulled in once. I've always been trying to get in here, but I wanted to do it formally. And
Let's beat this guy.
Which guy?
The boat.
All right.
That's up on the board. Hang up on the board.
All right.
And I need that out of here.
Yep.
so I noticed that you do have some pleasure boats that are here.
This is a. It's better if I show you.
Okay, yeah, sure. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about how many boats you keep.
Sure. We have a 41-foot utility boat.
Which is the classic Coast Guard
Correct.
boat.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then we have the 44-foot motor lifeboat, which has been in maintenance.
As usual, isn't it, with those things?
Actually, it's a pretty good boat.
Is it?
Yeah. But it's been in its routine maintenance.
Right.
And in fact, today it's on its way over. They should be here in about another hour or two.
Okay.
And we're bringing it back, and we're gonna take all the gear off of it, and then we'll do the final touches to it, get back in on it, and training on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an environmental police boat.
Oh, yeah.
And then over here, we have the fire department's boat.
Right.
State police has their boat here.
Oh, right.
And this is our little rigid hull inflatable boat.
Now, is that a wreck boat?
No, that's an actual, we use that for Coast Guard use.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you have a wreck boat here?
We have 2 wreck boats.
Yeah.
We have one in the back building there. It's a 13-foot, that's a whaler, right? Yeah. 13-foot whaler. And then we have this boat here. A little story about it. This wooden, this old lobster boat.
This is yours?
Yeah,
That's a wreck?
not the big one.
Oh. Which
the
one?
big one is the visiting. Some guys just...
No, but that one.
This one here, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, we had, this boat was sitting over in Woods Hole for a while. And,
Wow. Beautiful.
it came back, there was paint all over it, it was just terrible looking. So we pulled the engine off of it, pulled it out of the water, we went the whole route with it.
You guys
really
have
nice
done an
boat.
amazing job on it.
Yeah, did it so everybody
So
just,
how does it work for the guys? How often can they take it out?
you just have to, it's a morale boat. If you're off, you can take it out and just go through the senior chief and just go through him, and he asks you a couple questions on basic navigation, basic boat handling.
Yeah.
And he gives you the okay, and there and off you go.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, it's beautiful, Joe.
nice boat.
Must be real nice for morale too.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wish we would have had something like this. We did have a little whaler though, that they just got.
Right.
And that was nice.
We have one of those.
He said they brought it back. It came in painted solid white, and they stripped it down.
Yeah.
Brought it back to the original wood.
Now, what's the story with the other boat over here?
It's just a gentleman who's visiting.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people have family members that have boats.
Okay.
And it's another one of the benefits, just like the room.
Sure.
You can come in, you could either tie up to the pier, and we have 2 mooring balls, one's right there.
Mm-hmm.
The white one.
Yeah.
There's another one down the way there.
Yeah.
And you could either tie to those or tie to the pier if we have the room. You gotta get permission, call ahead of time, but it's only for Coast Guard people. You know, so anybody listening, just don't pull up to the pier.
Yeah, okay. So tell me about the 44. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
44 motor lifeboat.
Yeah.
It was built in the 60s. They were put into service back in the 60s, early 70s, and they're designed for heavy weather use. They can roll over 360 degrees and rewrite themselves.
What does it take for them to roll over?
Well, it's a 12-foot wave of beam, and I can take up to 20-foot break and surf.
20 foot?
To 30-foot swells. And
have you been in that boat?
No, that's the maximum.
That's the
maximum it can take. I can't imagine anybody,
even rolling in one.
Is it 30 foot? No, they've rolled. We've never rolled ours. I've never been on one when it's rolled over, but there was one just recently out in Washington. It rolled over and I killed 3 guys. The first,
I did hear
first
about
death in the Coast Guard history of the 44.
What happened? It just didn't pop back up, or what?
It just kept rolling over, and people got flung off it. Now, the boat can take, it can take the machinery on the boat itself can take the waves and the seas, but the people on it, it's really.
Oh, I see. Right.
Whacked in the head.
Yeah. It was,
well, what I've heard is there's a cage that the coxswain is it a cage actually that they're in, or is it?
Well, it's sort of like you have the cockpit of the boat.
Right.
But you have the windshield, but on the sides of the cockpit, it's all open all around. And then there's bars that go from like the windshield down.
Okay.
Roll. It's like they're like roll bars, like
right. Well, yeah. Okay.
And that's caged in. It's got net on the back, wire net, and there's pad eyes everywhere on the boat where the crew can hook into. They have belts that they wear.
Right.
And they clip in helmets. You got to wear helmets.
Jeez.
Wow.
So
goggles.
The boat that you guys use, how often do you actually get that thing underway in a working situation though?
Pretty often. Well, we haven't had it here. We haven't had it here for a couple months, but
okay.
But we get it underway pretty often because it gets. We do have a braking bar. The entrance to the channels is a braking bar, and I can get really nasty out there if the winds. You get a northeast wind.
Sure.
40 knots.
Yeah.
It can get up to 8 foot out there. And higher. It was designed. It's 44 foot long. It's got 2 Detroit diesel engines in it. It's slow. It's got a lot of power. It can tow 125 gross tons. And
what are these? What is the 41 footer?
This is one of the most widely used boats in the Coast Guard. A 41 foot UTB. It's a utility boat.
Yep.
It's designed for search and rescue and law enforcement. It's quick. It's a light boat. It's all aluminum. Solid aluminum. It's got a fiberglass top. It's got for law enforcement. It's got put M60 machine guns on these mounts. Twin. Put one over here on the other side, and it'll do 26 knots top speed. It'll tow up to 100 gross tons.
So, are you always armed? When you go out on a call, is that the?
When we get underway, will bring. Usually we'll have, if we're going to get underway for a patrol, we'll have sidearms. We'll have pistols, but we bring shotguns, M16s, with us in a box, case and carry, just in case that we get diverted to some other, form of law enforcement maneuver. So.
Is there any way we can see it, or is that paint still?
Yeah.
Oh, great, love to.
It's dry. It's the coxswain chair.
Oh man, I remember this. Jeez. Barry?
Yeah.
Can Barry sit in that chair again?
Sure.
Go ahead, Barry. How does it feel, buddy?
Oh man.
Huh?
Beautiful. Just like old times.
Just like old times.
I was never on a 41.
Oh, I used to be. I loved it.
Yeah, man.
The GPS used to have Loran. We've got GPS now. Been replaced.
Yeah.
radar, Raytheon radar. It's a direction finder. Can home in on any frequency and give you a magnetic
Yeah.
bearing relative to the boat.
Nice. Boy, does that take up
It's a loud hailer.
We didn't have that in the early 80s.
2 radios, MCX coded radio and a regular radio, VHF radios.
So how often do you take this particular boat out?
We use this a lot. This is more, one of our more used boats here. Besides the whaler, there we use that a lot also for just the harbor, shallow water response.
Right.
We use this a lot if we got to go around the south side of the island. It's quick. We can get around there pretty fast. It can go 300 nautical miles. On a full tank. 20.
What's
That's amazing.
What's the rule that people need to know about you guys in towing? Is that still kind of a bit of a controversy? If there's, like if they're stranded out there and they're fine. Let's say they're on a sandbar and it's slow tide, they're stuck on a sandbar. Are they expected to call a commercial towing outfit, or how does that work today?
Well, it's mainly on a life-threatening basis. If somebody's if somebody's lives in danger, we'll respond immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But if commercial salvage is available for a non-emergency case, somebody's aground, somebody's broke down, and they're just at anchor, we'll divert it to commercial assistance.
Do you have that happen a lot in the summertime?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Oh yeah, all the time. But most of the time, we'll have a case, somewhere south of the island, where it's a long haul, and the commercial guys really aren't, interested in going that far.
What department are you under now, Jess?
We're under Department of Transportation.
Oh, you still are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in time of war, we'll fall under the Department of Navy.
Right.
Or Department of Defense, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But we work under the Navy.
And your primary missions are what? Search and rescue?
Every Coast Guard unit primary mission is search and rescue. Of course, you might be a black boat and doing working aids navigation, but a SAR comes up, you're closest, your primary mission turns into SAR. Of course, as we all know, life is why we're here, to save lives. Yeah. So that's the main goal of this station here, search and rescue, and then we do law enforcement. That takes a second hand.
Why did you guys pick the Coast Guard? As of you had the option of joining the Army or the Navy.
First off, I wasn't into the macho image of the other. No, I'm just kidding. I'd rather save lives than kill lives.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons why I joined. I was the same. That's right.
I was into helping the public and being out there, And I was glad to join an organization that was respected and had a good reputation as a Coast Guard. So.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a real pleasure to be back here with my buddy Barry and from Atlanta.
Next time
maybe in 20 years, you guys will be back at some Coast Guard station looking around and.
Next time you come, we'll give you a ride.
Oh, I'd like that. Definitely.
Come on one of the rough days, though.
We want to go out on that.
I'd like to go out on that 44-footer, though. That would be.
We want to
that
go
was.
out on that R&R boat.
Oh, the R&R boats.
See some bluefish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish for some stripers.
You got it. All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, great.
Okay. See you later.
All right.
See you.
Yep.
They're quite slim. Round turn in 2.5 inches. Got it. Both tied up, round turn in 2.5 inches.
Three figure eights.
That's the rule. 3 figure eights when you tie up.
Yeah.
Do what?
Go hang on the low.
Oh, you want to bring that?
So what did you think? Did you enjoy yourself?
Fantastic, man. I really did. It's real interesting.
Wasn't it nice to see the guys again?